Let's move you to China right away because Emmanuel Macron, the President of France, and Ursula von der Leyen, the head of the European Commission, are there for 3 days in an effort to mend fences. Despite the fact that President Macron was speaking earlier, we will show you some images once he has finished speaking. He is visiting with a 50-person business group, and Beijing-related talks over Ukraine are on the itinerary. Relations with Europe have actually suffered as a result of the refusal to denounce Russia for its invasion of Ukraine. Macron emphasized that Europe shouldn't economically break away from China. Finding advantages is a good thing. Nutritional Billy Felicity. We can't be gullible. This step toward defending European sovereignty was taken by our European Union 5 years ago. He is putting in place the trade defense mechanisms that are essential to our credibility. But in order for our economies to ever be entirely dependent on one another, which is what China desires when dealing with Europe and the United States, the EU must likewise freely commit to maintaining a trade connection with China. Yet we must not separate and detach from one another in a way that implies that we are finally too big to work together any longer. He is currently with some of the 50 members of the delegation that is traveling with him, as I previously mentioned. The back of President Macron can be seen in these real-time photos from Beijing, where he is starting a festival called Crossroads at the Modern Art Red Brick Museum. He is currently just taking in the exhibit, the festival, and everything else that is going on. This is actually an important visit. Due to the intimate ties that already exist, President Macron may have a say in supporting Xi Jinping and the conflict in Ukraine. That was the advice. Macron avoided making the claim that any country backing Russia would be complicit in Moscow's aggression. Also, a steady stream of rhetoric from Western nations urging China to stop providing arms to Russia has been heard. So, we anticipate that the meetings will include discussions regarding the war in Ukraine, but trade will also likely take center stage. For more updated news, subscribe now and stay connected.